It's only recently that ever since I started running my own business, so to speak, even though it's not really my business, I'm just the lead coordinator of the specific department within one of my workplaces, that I have really and truly realized the toxic culture of so-called influencers. And I'm here to talk about that to you in this gameplay commentary, which I haven't done in a very, very long time. So what's up, guys? Magic Knives here, and I bring to you a very, very old Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. This was actually one of the last knife-only gameplays that I did before I kind of just stopped playing Call of Duty, at least on a regular basis. I have barely touched Modern Warfare 3, for those of you that have been wondering where all the Call of Duty gameplays have gone, all the knife only stuff. Well, truth be told, guys, I just have not had any time at all to play any video games. I mean, I try to play my best for doing the Spider-Man 2 walkthrough, and I'm still looking to complete that, but the thing is, doing a walkthrough takes a lot less effort than having to grind out hours on end trying to get gameplays, and I do miss it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed my gaming sessions, but you know, as a growing adult, coming close to like a couple more years until I hit my 30s, there's just, you know, unfortunately, money becomes a big priority the older you get, and I'm hoping I can be in a better place financially in the very near future, just so I can hopefully start my life on a better track financially, and just for the sake of my future. But yeah, enough of that for now. Maybe I'll talk about that in a future commentary if I ever do any more of these, which I hopefully will. I still enjoy making commentaries like this. But on to the topic at hand. The influencer movement has gotten very, very toxic in many ways. I mean, we could go on forever about how so-called influencers will think so highly of themselves and so full of themselves, and yet they will consider themselves as they have that celebrity like status, you know, that they deserve to have everything kind of thrown at their feet and whatnot. And I mean, I will admit, like, I do follow influencers on my social medias. I mean, who doesn't, right? Like, it is what they are pretty much what drives the social media market these days, right? And recently, if you followed me enough, you'll know that I've been recently working my ass off to get this whole get my own airsoft place up and running. It's not really, it's not owned by me. Like, I don't own the company, or I'm not the owner or anything like that. My title is pretty much like the lead coordinator and instructor for the airsoft department. In case you're wondering, it's called Solely Outdoors. Solely consists of 3 sort of departments. We got a real gun store, an archery range, and now just recently added a airsoft range / CQB field, which if you're interested, you can check it out in the description below. We just recently started some CQB gunfight sessions, just inspired from like Call of Duty gunfight and the Gulag from Warzone. So if you're into the airsoft and you're into that kind of stuff, then feel free to check it out. But naturally, I mean, I'm very new with how, as a person in charge of running the social media and the website, I have very quickly realized the toxicity of influencers, that when I was watching other of our competitors in terms of like entertainment for like archery tag, airsoft shooting, or anything in that realm, I would see videos from them where they have an influencer visit their facility, and you get the influencer to basically make a reel for them to promote them and stuff like that. And I thought, okay, maybe I could do the same for Solely. Until I recently realized that I've already had 2 influencers that I figured I'd try my hand to try to, ask them to come and try out our facility. And I was already pretty nice enough. I gave them a discount, a VIP discount, so to speak, just by letting them use my own guns and gear, so they wouldn't have to pay the full price of what normal players or visitors would pay, which is like $50 at least, because then on top of that you have ammo to deal with. But yeah, so they'd be saving more than 50%. Until I realized that these 2 influencers, and I'm sure there will be plenty more, that they were like, we only deal with, we only accept free gift sessions or paid collaborations, which to me is, especially given we're a small business right now, we're nowhere near such a status that we can ever give paid or free stuff like that. It's just ridiculous to me. I realized that for a lot of these entertainment places that I've been following, whether it's also Airsoft or airgun shooting or archery tag or whatever it is, right? These people, these influencers, quote unquote, got free stuff or even got paid to come and play at these places, and in exchange these places got exposure, quote unquote, right? They get exposure, but does that really do anything? Exposure does not pay the staff. Exposure does not pay for all the resources that you spent to actually make this whole place happen, right? That is that's just how toxic what a lot of these what you would call kind of baby influencers, or what they would like to call themselves as influencers, even though they're not. That's just how excuse my language, that's just how fucked up the whole influencer movement has become, and that they expect everything just because of their self-given title, that everything is just an automatic thing for them. They don't they think they're above everybody, and that they just get to deserve free stuff and free food, free service, free entertainment. It's ridiculous. Even the most rich celebrities and influencers will still pay the same value and amount for services or entertainment like any other person would, because at least for the ones that have a decent level of respect for business owners, they know the work that goes into actually making a small business flourish. There's a lot of money already that goes into a lot of these things, especially in our case where airsoft stuff is not necessarily the cheapest thing. They just expect everything to be just given to them for free, or even let alone as a business we pay them to come to us. And I'm like, what guarantee is there that you will even post about us to say good things about us, let alone the fact that if your followers that follow you just because they think you're some big shot will actually come flock to us just because you said good words to us. Do they even care about the fact that we are running this airsoft facility, and they are so fond of the idea all of a sudden just because you want to shoot targets or shoot your friends like that? Does that even register to them? Now, to be fair, I given that I was not too experienced with this whole thing, just because I've never really ran a business, so to speak, before, and the fact is, just unfortunately now I'm I'm faced to have to deal with this reality going forth now as a coordinator for a business now that I'm a part of. So I mean, I'm already being nice. The fact that I'm trying to give a little bit of a discount for either my friends, or in this case if I so happen to have any so-called influencers that might be interested. But as soon as you start asking for free stuff, or even asking us to pay you to come visit us, like, what does that prove really? Does that really prove that you're an influencer? Or does that prove that you're just somebody who thinks they're an influencer, and therefore they just deserve to get everything for free, and they don't have to pay anything like any regular person would, right? Like, again, like, even if you were an actual influencer, do you actually even have the respect to know that as a small business owner, or just small business, that we actually had to work our ass off just to get to this point? Like how other big shots who started as a small business had to spend a lot of money and to work so hard just to get people to come to their business or to help it grow. Like, do they even have that sense of reality anymore? It's pretty stupid, and yeah, I definitely, as I'm sure most of you already know this, but especially now that I'm living the dream, so to speak, of being able to run my own airsoft arena and range, it's unfortunately a part of the experience now. If ever I get more influencers down the road that message me asking for free stuff, or even asking me to pay them to come play in exchange for what they want to call exposure. Thanks, but no thanks. But yeah, that's my little rant for you guys. Just figured I'd do a little commentary for you guys after it's been so long since my last one, but hopefully it's worth the wait. And hopefully, if you got any of your thoughts, please leave them down in the comments below. And hope to see you guys in my future videos. Hopefully it won't be too long before I do another commentary down the road, once I find some time, that is. But thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace out, guys.